Host Daniel Atai. Today's spectacle is going to be interactive with the audience. We shall be looking at the topical national issues ranging from verbal explosion from Rocha's Okorocha, urging the APC governors and the state party chairpersons to show Oshomole the way out of the seat as national chairman. Again, we'll also look into the Oyo State Governor Makinde, who have just passed an executive bill of anti-corruption. It has become a law in that state now. Again, the Attorney General of the Federation has ordered the DSS to hands off from Sowore's case. Welcome to Spectacle. I am your host, Daniel Atai, and after this short break, I shall unveil them to you, and you can call in to make your opinion known as the lines are already displayed on your screen. Today, I'll be doing it alone with you. Stay tuned after this timer. We'll be back.
The issue here we have to begin to look at is that at the time of independence, I don't know if there was a trajectory to where we are going to.
But how could it be that credible, free, and fair under manual conduct of election?
That is where our problem lies, and that is why people are now saying that, advising that we should move, that the world has gone into digital. We should move from the manual to the digital.
We cannot keep doing same thing and expecting a different result.
The only way you create jobs from your ministry is that you have to encourage local content.
If you look at the profile of Sally Mama,
there is a caveat in this leave given to him. He should seek medical help if he's fine.
Welcome to Spectacle on Television Nigeria. All right, welcome back. Now let's begin with the stories. The immediate past governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, called on the All Progressives Congress, APC, to ask the national chairman, Adams Oshomole. Okorocha likened the crisis in the ruling party to a football team that sacks its manager when things aren't going as planned. No party ever survives with crisis. And on a daily basis, you hear about crisis in APC. And anytime a football team is not doing well, you don't blame the players, you blame the coach. And if need be, he should be fired. You fire him and get a new coach to teach the people on how to win their matches. The Imo West senator added that when you run a party based on sentiment, you are going to have a similar problem that the PDP had in the past. For God's sake, if someone is not doing his job correctly, he should be shown the way out so that others can come in. After all, we have more than 100 million people in this country. The senator, who had since been suspended by the Oshomole-led APC over anti-party activities, recently, before the APC National Executive Council, his NEC meeting, sounded a warning that the party may not survive after President Buhari's exit in 2023. Buhari had, during the NEC meeting, appealed to the APC stakeholders not to allow the party to die after his tenure. However, Okorocha, who spoke again during an interaction with some journalists in Abuja, insisted that there was an immediate need to address the internal crisis rocking the governing party. Beyond President Muhammadu Buhari's recent plea, the appeal by Mr. President is okay, but more needs to be done to reorganize the party, and any party that does not respect its organs is bound to fail. You don't have the BOT, that is Board of Trustee. You don't have NEC meetings. You don't have committees. You don't have any working apparatus. That is not a party. So we need to call a spade and do things correctly. And the party will pick up and everybody will be happy for it, so that the whole idea of forming APC will not be in vain, he said. And again, we'll go into faraway or your state. I'm trying to highlight the topical issues for you so that you can call in. The calls have started coming in, and from this we'll go into the Makinde's new bill. Let's pick this call concurrently and see what the audience have to say about this. Hello. Yeah, you are on to Spectacle, and you had the topical issues already.
I'm Hector calling from River State.
You are who?
Hector calling from River State.
Nesto calling from River State.
Hector.
Okay, Hector, what's your take on the topical issues on discussion?
To me, I'm on the same line with Senator Roger Sokocha, because he's really telling the truth. If you watch very well, if you watch the issue of River State and other states that are having a setback in time of governorship or any election, it is the coach who is the major blamer. If you watch very well, Oshomole.
That is what Oshomole said. So you are in support of Oshomole. I mean, you are in support of Rochas, that Oshomole should be axed out.
Yes, it should be given a back seat, at least to watch another person lead the party. Because now, if you watch very well, if he has not taken 22/223, there will be a very big problem that the APC cannot hold government in Nigeria if he has not taken. Because after this Buhari, I don't think the APC will stand very well if they continue to go with the leadership of Oshomole. Because we are even having, as I'm talking to you now, we are even having a caucus of Jagaban, caucus of this other one, Abechi and other verified. So now, he has not even married these two pieces because he is hiding Jagaban side, and which we have a problem. Even some other states are having the same problem because of his leadership. So since his leadership is not showing way out.
Okay, Hector.
Yeah.
The crisis that is going on in the party already, is it not enough? Is it not enough for Oshomole to sit up and iron those things out instead of asking him to exit his office?
My brother, see, if you watch very well, in his own house, I'm taking an example. For instance, like me now, I'm a father. I can't control my own house, not even my wife or my children. And then how can I be able to control some other person out there? Now you look at Obaseki, even the president have even done well by calling them to settle their problems with the president governor. But he keeps on embarrassing himself. He keeps on doing things that will make people look at him. What is the problem of this man? You see, so without one first, I see he cannot continue to live, because if it's like this, the problem will rise much for 2023 election.
All right.
So
I
am on the same line with Roger Sokocha. The man should step aside for another person to kill him.
All right. Thank you for calling, and your opinion has been noted. You are on the same line with Rochas Okorocha that Oshomole should resign. Thank you. That was Hector from River State. And we will show you a little clip of Makinde in faraway or your state. But before that, let's go into the story of the AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, directing the DSS to hands off from the case of Showry. We will look into that story, and then you can also have your take if you have anything to say. Of course, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, has ordered the Department of State Services, the DSS, to answer from the trial of Oshomole Sowore. According to a statement by the Special Assistant to the AGF on Media and Publicity and Public Relations, Mr. Umar Gwando, the order is part of deliberate efforts to probe emerging issues related to the recent issues on Sowore's case and for speedy dispensation of justice. Mr. Gwando said the request for the transfer of the case to the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice was contained in a letter dated 11th December 2019 and addressed to the Director General of the Department of State Services and National Headquarters, Abuja. The letter, which was signed by the Solicitor General of the Federation, Dayo Akpata, reads, "The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, upon a further review of the case, has directed the immediate takeover of the prosecution of all charges in respect of Oshomole Sowore by the Federal Ministry of Justice in line with the provisions of Sections 150 Act 1 and Section 174 Act 1 AC of the 1999 Constitution as amended." The letter requested the director of the DSS to promptly forward all the case files in respect of Oshomole Sowore to the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice. Well, you've heard this is another topical and striking issue that Spectacle is reviewing today with the audience. If you have anything to say before we go into Makinde's new bill against corruption in faraway Oyo State, you can call us in and give us your opinion for the three topical issues we have presented to you from our television Nigerian studio this afternoon. Kindly, we will go into that video while we wait to take your calls concurrently. I want you to watch Governor Makinde of Oyo State, who has just yesterday, through his state assembly apparatus, signed into law a law against corruption, and he said it is not a witch-hunting law, but the law that will serve the people of Oyo State. Let's have that clip shortly before we continue to take your calls.
We're here to sign for transmission to the legislature the executive bill for anti-corruption in Oyo State. We're transmitting the bill today in fulfillment of a promise that I made during the campaign, that during my watch in Oyo State, it will be zero tolerance for corruption in Oyo State. While I was making my inaugural address, I also put a rider on it that as the governor of Oyo State, I am ready to waive my immunity to appear before the agency if I am found wanting in the course of my duty to the people of Oyo State. The permanent secretaries are here. You're the purse keeper for the ministries. You're the one responsible for all the spendings. Of course, the commissioners will soon be here, but they are not the ones to account for the spendings in your various ministries. Of course, they will give instructions. They will try to help me run the affairs of government to the extent of our promises to the people and also the agenda of the government. But we hold each and every one of you accountable for the ministries that are.
All right, all right. All right, that was it. That was Governor Makinde signing the anti-corruption bill in faraway Oyo State, and we want to seek your opinion whether this unprecedented action of Makinde and the Oyo people should actually, be replicated across the 36 states of Nigeria, so that we will have sanity in the fight against corruption. What is your take? You can call us on 070-5432 7616 or 081-3701-5949. The lines are open for you to make your contributions. And if you are reaching us from far away, from abroad, outside the country, remember to put the country code, which is +234. I would not mean to receive text message. We ask that you call directly. Shortly, I will be with you because of this technical hiccup in the studio. Give us a minute and we'll be with you shortly. Please stay tuned.
The issue here we have to begin to look at is that at the time of independence, I don't know if there was a trajectory to where we are going to.
How could it be that credible, free and fair under manual conduct of election?
That is where our problem lies, and that is why people are now saying that, advising that we should move, that the world has gone into digital. We should move from the manual to the digital.
We cannot keep doing same thing and expecting a different result.
The only way you create jobs from your ministry is that you have to encourage local content.
If you look at the profile of Salimama,
There is a caveat in this leave given to him. He should seek medical help if he's fine.
Welcome to Spectacle on Television Nigeria. Welcome back. The calls have started coming in, and we'll be taking the calls right away. The issue at the studio is being solved. Hello. And we lost that call. I think if you can call us back, you're watching us live, you can call us back to make your input into the topical issues on discussion today. We talked about Governor Makinde's new law against corruption in faraway Oyo State. And we talked about Rocha's order or directive that the national chairman of the APC should be sacked. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, you are live on Spectacle. What is your take on the topical issues?
Okay, my name is Kenneth from Gwagwalada.
All right, Kenneth from Gwagwalada, thanks for calling. And what is your take? I think you are watching us live.
And I want to talk about the chairman of the All Progressive Congress, the APC.
Okay.
Yes, I think that how can he resign from that position?
You said he should resign?
Yes, he should resign.
Why do you say he should resign?
Yeah, because you see, Oshomole is someone that is fit Adam Oshomole did well for Lagos. And with that kind of character and that kind of stubbornness, yes, he did well. But the day, when it comes to party affairs, he needs to take it easy. Adam Oshomole as a chairman of PPC, he has scattered the PPC so much. No unity among them. Look at the crisis rocking the party in Edo State.
Okay.
Adam Oshomole should go down so that another person can come up and take the party. The party is not the party we used to know in 2015.
Okay. Do you think his resignation will all go well with the party that is still managing the crisis within it?
Yes. Look at, because of what he's doing, APC lost everything in Zamfara State. APC did not participate in River State. They all.
Yeah, we are hearing you.
Bayelsa State elections. So, and with the way things are going, Obaseki might leave APC if he is not taken, because he will be scared of what happened to Ambode, what happened to him. I will be scared. And one thing that will make it, he wants to do what Otom did in Benin State by leaving the APC and go to another party, because he has the support already. Next is the thing. And as the somebody representing from the party is very, very good. He means himself, he knows that.
All right. Do you, Kenneth? Can I ask you this question?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Do you think it is good that within the space of 4 years that the APC should change their national party chairman? It's not long that Oshomole took over from John Dio Yegun. Oh, we lost him. And if you find a way to call us back, please call to contribute into that so that we have your opinions and on these topical national issues. Well, you are forcing me to take your WhatsApp calls. And if you are reaching us live, you can. This one is from. Okay, Kenneth is still calling back. After Kenneth, I'll read your WhatsApp message, David, and what you have to tell us will be communicated. Kenneth, you are live again.
Okay, go ahead with the question. You're asking me something.
Yes, I was asking that. Do you think is proper for the APC to have changed their national party chairman just within 2 years, within 4 years? Remember, yes, Oshomole took over from John Dio Yegun.
If he's not performing, yes, they should resign or they should replace him. Why? Because if I give you a job and then you sign a contract, okay, let's take for example the managers of clubs now. Let's say Asawega now signed a contract with Everton for 4 years and it's not doing well. Do you think the club will be looking at him for them to go down? No. They'll replace him. They don't mind paying him off. They'll replace him.
Looking at it from the angle of Rocha's or Okorocha's suspension and then the challenge that the national chairman gave to him during the governorship election in Imo State, where his in-law was suspended from the party and himself was suspended from the party for an anti-party activities. Don't you think he's coming from that angle?
Okay, look at what Oshomole is doing now. Oshomole is somehow greedy. What happened in Imo State? Yes, you say you don't want God's fire regime, all those things. Okay, but the same thing you don't want it to happen in Imo State. It's the same thing happening in Edo State. Yes, he said he brought Obaseki into power and he wants to control everything in the state. Why is it like that?
Okay.
Why?
All right.
So Oshomole is the root cause of everything the APC are facing. Oshomole is killing the party seriously. He's killing that party.
All right. Do you have anything to say about the bill signed into law by Governor Makinde of Oyo State?
What has that been said?
The anti-corruption bill.
Yeah, it's good. So far, that man is doing well. The man is doing well. See, if I'm to rate any governor in Nigeria now, that man, irrespective of the party, the man is doing well. In fact, every other party knows. Because the APC, the opposition in the state, they know that man is doing well. The man is doing well.
All right.
That law, the anti-corruption bill, I think,
yes,
it will go a long way.
All right.
Very, very long way.
All right.
I wish other states can emulate.
Thank you for calling into Spectacle program today. Kenneth from Gwagwalada in FCT, Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. That was Kenneth's contribution, and David was on WhatsApp, and he said that the anti-corruption, okay, John Acha is calling, and let's pick John Acha's call. You are calling through WhatsApp. I hope it will be audible. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. You are live on Spectacle program.
Yeah. Good day, my comrade. How is everything?
I'm okay. You can go ahead and contribute into the topical issues on discussion.
Okay, I think we're about Oshomole being asked to resign.
Yes, and the law, the anti-corruption law that Makinde have signed in faraway Oyo State, and also the DSS has been asked to hand over the case of Oshomole Sowore to the Attorney General of the Federation. What is your take and your opinion?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to talk about Oshomole. As a member of the All Progressive Party, I must say that Oshomole, has not been doing the right thing. In fact, under Oshomole, APC has practically gone down.
Hold on, Comrade John Acha, I know your name appeared here, but where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Abuja, from Gariki 2 to be precise.
All right, from Gariki 2. All right, go ahead.
Yes. Thank you very much. You see, for the fact that Oshomole, he lacks leadership capacities, you can see it right even in Edo State. Edo State, APC under him, under his guidance as the national chairman, is crumbling. Everything is not going right. Him and his governor cannot even come together. And the fact that Oshomole has not handled APC well, you understand, his incompetency even trickled down to the Benue elections in 2019. That is why you see that in the Benue election 2019, in almost all constituencies, almost all elections, we had double candidates. Double candidature. Why? Because the national chairman is an
but he just won by Bayelsa State. APC just won by Bayelsa State and Kogi State. Don't you think these are added advantage to?
The winning of Bayelsa is not the making of Oshomole. Oshomole should not be giving glory to that for that victory. That victory was a victory that was strategically planned, and as a matter of fact, the governor shot it his own self on the leg by going against his godfather Jonathan. Let me not say godfather, at least the person, a former president of this country. They could not come together in unison to agree that okay, this is the candidate we want. So the glory should not be given to Oshomole for winning Bayelsa. Even Kogi State, glory should not be given to Oshomole. The people of of course, if you look at Kogi State, it was a matter of a marginalized race or a marginalized group of people in Kogi State fighting back.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
It was just simply that Oshomole had no role to play in that. Under Oshomole, APC lost Benue State, lost many other states. You understand? In the 2015 elections.
All right, we have we have your take has been noted, and all right, this call is not.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, you are still on. We can hear you.
Yes, and on the so really Oshomole should resign. Enough to bring unity, because there is unity everywhere. If he cannot be an example leader in his own state, a man that cannot put together his own house, then I don't think he is competent enough to hold the largest party in Africa, which is my party, the All Progressive Congress. He should resign.
All right, thank you for calling, Comrade John Acha from FCT Abuja here. Your take has been noted.
Hello?
Hello, we've taken note of your We have taken note of your opinion here. Hello, Comrade John. We have taken note of your opinion.
Yes, I can hear you.
All
right. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank God. John is in line with Hector and Kenneth that the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Comrade Adams Oshomole, should resign in line with the assertion or opinion of the former governor of Imo State, talking about Rochas Okorocha. We have just 5 minutes or less than that to round up the program, and we are still taking your calls. You can call the numbers that are displayed on your screen, and for the sake of the vision impaired, you can call 08137015949 or 07054327616. And remember, if you are calling from outside the country, you can put the country code +234 before the digit. I was trying to read your WhatsApp message, David. You said that Makinde should be commended for that unprecedented move for enacting a bill into law against corruption. If other state governors can follow suit, the country will meet the desired fight against corruption that Mr. President have been fighting lopsided. Who told you that Mr. President have been fighting the corruption lopsided? Mr. President is for nobody and is for everybody. Just have your take. This is Spectacle on Television Nigerian, and we are dishing it out to you on 3 topical issues today. Makinde's new law against corruption in faraway Oyo State. The Attorney General of the Federation have ordered the DSS to hands off from the case of Moloye Sowore. And then we heard Rochas Okorocha, the former governor of Imo State, and now a serving senator representing Imo West, asking the governors of the APC and the party chairmen to ask Oshomole out of the seat as national chairman. Please, I can't read text, I just can take call, and when we make provision for text and WhatsApp, we'll pick your WhatsApp. Please do call in to have your take, and if there is no other call coming in, we'll round up the show here, and this is where Spectacle surely will stop today. And stay with us on Monday. Be with us on Monday. We'll bring in some topical issues or analysts to the studio that will deal with some issues. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Television Nigerian, on our YouTube channels. And if you personally want to look into Spectacle programs, just Google Spectacle from your YouTube, Spectacle on Television Nigerian. And on Twitter, we are at TV Nigerian. So on Facebook, you can search us Television Nigerian and subscribe. Like our page, drop your comment, and continue to follow us as we dish you topical issues and national interest issues. This is where we stop for today. I've been your host, Daniel Atai. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Spectacle on Television Nigeria. I am your host, Daniel Atai.